afternoon, Doctor. My name is EshikaParuchuri, and I'm a sophomore at Woodbridge Academy. I appreciate you joining me in this initiative. My primary goal is to educate adolescents globally, empowering them to build healthier lifestyles by collaborating with experienced doctors across various specializations. Welcome to the Healthy Teens podcast. I hope you are keeping well. This month, I'm joined by Dr. Eshika, who specializes in gastroenterology and has extensive experience in dealing with things like colonoscopy and conditions like acid reflux and stomach inflammation, to name a few. And for this episode, we'll be discussing the various aspects of gastroenterology that will help teens maintain good gut health and a healthy lifestyle.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My specialty is gastroenterology, which does specialize basically from the mouth on down and does encompass many disorders that can be ranging from belly aches to constipation to diarrhea to acid reflux, as you mentioned, just to name a few.
What is the gut, and why is it important to maintain good gut health?
So when we talk about the gut, it's not really just the stomach. You think of, yes, it's the stomach, but it's also, you're thinking what is attached to the stomach. That's the esophagus, that's the food pipe. Then you have your intestines, and we have the small intestine and the large intestine, and then you have the rectum. So that really is all of the gut, and it depends on how sensitive one's gut is, and it's really interrelated. When I talk about gut sensitivity, I really mean how we are emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally stressed out. That can affect the gut. So you may have heard of irritable bowel syndrome, and that can be associated with a little bit of higher anxiety or stress, a range of emotions or situational kind of issues, and that can affect our intestines. Some people can have diarrhea, some people can have constipation, people can have food sensitivities that are not necessarily allergies. So everything, not just the foods we eat, affect our gut. It's our environment, it's our own kind of body's reaction to things. And then, of course, you add processed foods, fatty foods, and people react to those things a little bit differently.
What dietary or lifestyle changes do you recommend for teenagers to manage or improve their condition?
Well, I think it's really important to eat healthy as possible. And what that means, of course, some fruits and vegetables. Try to limit fast food. Try to limit fried things. Try to get as much protein as possible. Avoid sugary drinks like juices or sodas. Try to get as much water as you can, at least 64 ounces a day, particularly if you move around and exercise. I'm a big advocate of exercise and working out and getting your body moving. So I think that's important to create these habits now while you're young, because it's much easier to do it now rather than when you're older and try to start to get fit and eat right.
Digestive conditions often affect children.
So children, certainly you can see celiac disease, you can see Crohn's, ulcerative colitis. There can be some genetic liver diseases. There's really anything can affect young people. Lactose intolerance can be seen in children as well. So it's not uncommon.
Ulcers are caused by spicy foods.
That's a myth. Ulcers are caused by Helicobacter pylori. Ulcers can also be caused by certain medications, essentially acting as an irritant on your gastric lining.